Hello, everyone. I'm Clovelyn. Today, I want to share a topic and moral lessons that's from this book. The author Mauda Jones, Demi Pabo Nulongda Shumyo Kimya book. And this is the part three for the moral lessons that I learned and want to share with others. The topic's name is Don't Turn Others Be the Dogs Because of You. ဘေးလူတွေခွေးဖြစ်မသွားကြရအောင် So this is the topic for today's moral lesson sharing. Don't let other and don't turn other be the dogs because of you. In this topic, the author shared back and telling back to her daughter, and this happened like in the university that the author worked. In the author's university, they got rice and bags of rice for everyone, and everyone like takes that bags of rice for their family members and also for themselves. And one day, and after getting rice from the university, the author and his colleagues went to the cafe and have tea. And at the time, another colleagues of another colleagues coming to the cafe and asked the questions to the other and the colleagues who are now drinking teas. And she asked to the colleagues, did you take bags of rice from the university? And if you take that, and she wants to buy them back, yes, like maybe, and also she said she will give like the amount like when they sold to others, and she will give the same amount like others. And until this conversation, everyone is okay and there's no problem and there's no damage about the words. However, this teacher, maybe like tutor, she tell something more, and she said like that. She, even though she doesn't want to buy this rice, but she has to buy because she has to feed the dogs from her house. And she has several dogs and she has to feed them with this rice. She told like that. So in this situation, like maybe like there are lots of like the other and also like his colleagues are now having their lunch and having their dinner and having their breakfast by making and also by cooking this rice. And she thought like that and just this not for her, but for her dogs. So in during the time, like no one wants to answer back and like no one wants to talk. And this were only the words like disrupt all situation. Yes. And another situation is when the others and like his friends like meet together and like they chit chat and like they talked a lot. And then they asked a question to one of their friends who is a doctor and like who is like working and like having like a good business. And like they ask and like they talk a lot and like they focusing on about love, and they ask the doctor about love, and do you have like any like girlfriends or boyfriend, and like tell them about his like like school loves or like university love or something like that. So and then like the doctor answered back like if like he focused on love in the previous time, like in his past time, he will not be successful, and also he will not be rich, and like he will not be comfortable right now like that, and he will be the dogs. Like if he like he can become the dogs, like if he focusing on love in his past years, but not like that. And he answered to everyone. So while he was answering the answers, another one like who was the tutor and have got like early marriage and also surviving for himself and for his wife and for his daughter. He really distracted about these words, even though the doctor didn't notice that. Everyone noticed about this tutor. Yes. So like the situation like became silent and like became like distracted situation having like that. Yes, like that. Like we have to be careful, even though we think the words didn't matter and like doesn't matter like that, but it can affect a lot. And also the author mentioned that you need to like and also like the daughter, his daughter have to like connect with and like communicate with others and have to talk a lot in her lifelong situation and lifelong time. So, and also like we have to watch out our mouth and we have to watch out our words. And the words not only describe the personality of ourselves, but also like describe our status and our profile. Maybe like you can have like the big like business and you have good income. But when you meet others and you talk the appropriate and like the unsuitable words to other and it affects to bad like emotion or like bad feeling, like giving back feelings to others, like it doesn't mean like you did very well in your whole life, like to get this status and to get this profile. So that's why we have to watch out our words and we shouldn't like attack or like we shouldn't disrupt others' day and other others' emotions by keeping our mouth, yes, by keeping our words. In my own opinion, I think like the showing off words coming and all of like turnouts like into words not only our mind in minds turning into the words happen when we want to describe our status like that is bigger than others and that is like worthy and all that is better than others. The showing off words are like the big words that we shouldn't use like come out. So that's why we have to watch out our words. And this is like one of the best moral lesson I learned. And when I recheck myself, I think I talked to others in my immature time, but right, like starting from now, I will not say like that. And like if I talk to you and others, if I talk like that, like I want to like to forgive me and also not only me but also everyone like can have they have mistakes but it doesn't matter and it's already became the past and we can't like rebuild or like reconstruct them again but we can like we can watch out and also we can be careful in our future words and future conversations. So that's why like don't feel like shy or like don't feel ashamed about your previous words, but like just to be careful in our future situation. So yes, that's the end for my sharing session. And I hope you can forgive me if I get wrong and if I mention something that is not correct. So yes, thank you all for your attention and thank you for listening till the end. And I hope you can get it. Maybe like I can explain very well, but this book can do very well. So I recommend you to read this book and like you can share to your friends, like you can give presents to your friends and like to your colleagues and as a remembrance. Yes. So thank you for your listening and I hope you enjoyed this video and see you soon and have a great day. Bye bye.